Welcome to the Outsider Media Group. We do battle rap from top tier, mid tier to lower tier. There's no biases here. And tonight, we got to talk about this Strike 2.5 card, man, with Danny Myers and B-Dot. What's good, everybody?
Oh
What's
man,
the word? What's the word?
man, we definitely appreciate having both of these fellas up here, man. There's some good ass plates they got on this card, man. The West looking very strong on this joint.
Oh yeah. Three of the top dudes from the West on the card. I think that's what's really, what I'm saying, that's part of what's making this shit a surefire card, because you got guaranteed heat coming from the West every time. Ain't no question about it.
Facts. Hey yo, real quick, man, before we get into this, I want to discuss something real quick, man. We ain't had Danny or B Dot on the show since their last performance, man. I'm just trying to see like how did y'all feel about the RBE event, man? Y'all both definitely did y'all thing. Both arguably had battle of the night. You feel me? With your respective opponents. How'd y'all feel about it?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
good?
we hear you. We hear you.
About to
I
say I
could
know
barely hear
you
y'all. Let me try to fix my phone or something. If y'all don't hear me talking for a minute, it's because I'm trying to fix my phone. I just got a
We can
phone
hear you.
call and now I can't hear y'all.
Yeah, about to say
Oh,
you got, bro. You can set it to you got it where it goes through the speaker. You can put it on speakerphone and whatnot.
Let me try to figure it out. If you don't hear me responding, it's because I can't hear you though. So just give me like a little second.
All right. Well,
all right.
we
Yeah,
gonna let
well,
go ahead. Talk about you and Pat, man.
oh man, me and Pat Stay, awesome ass battle, man. Definitely one of the battles of the night. Ultra style clash, but it was also a great challenge for me to be able to go in there with a legend from Canada, who isn't like necessarily bar heavy, but he's just well rounded and one of the most well rounded battlers around. And for me to be able to use my different skills and attack him in the ways that I knew I could, meanwhile sitting there getting clowned and getting bombed on at the same time. So it was a lot of fun. The battle was fun. It's gonna be fire when it officially drops. And I definitely salute B Dot and Sway for the great show of battle rap that they put on, because what they did was like battle rap. Like it wasn't like just random ball. He got a bunch of punchlines, and Sway got a bunch of punchlines, and they're just trading punchlines. Like they was like really talking to each other and angling each other. And I thought B Dot just once again showed him a master level of skill once again.
All right, I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good? All right. So
All
that
right,
about to
cool.
say that's perfect time. Hey, yo, Beta, I was just I was asking Danny, like I said, y'all both we haven't had y'all on since the RBE event. I was trying to see your thoughts, man. Y'all both arguably had battles of the night. I'm trying to see how you felt about you and Swave, man.
Oh yeah, man. It was fun. It was just one of those experiences I had to do, man. Going to the East for the first time, going to New York for the first time. Luckily, I had Big Bro Danny with me. You know what I'm saying? To show me the ropes the whole way. He's a warrior and he done been to New York plenty of times. So luckily, I had him with me to show me the ropes and shit. And yeah, man, I just had to break the little stigma. The little B Dot won't go to the East. B Dot won't go to New York. His talk to him style is not going to translate to the New York crowd. All that stupid shit that I had to break. And then other than that, I got him up out of here with that dirty 30.
Hey, yo, about to say, by the way, man, I know it was a trending topic whenever the event was going down, and that the vegans went 3-0 over Harlem that night. You feel me? So
That's a fact.
so yeah, so shouts to that. But all right, man. So I mean that's definitely some good shit. And I mean now we look at y'all. So let's I want to talk about the whole like the card as a whole first, man. How do y'all feel about the card as a whole? The Strike 2.5 card that is.
This
I
the
think
RBU part or the one coming up?
No, the
that's
URL
right.
card.
Oh, go ahead, Danny.
I think it's a fire card because you not getting like a bunch of like super mega stars and just putting a bunch of mega stars together and just having like this super big old, like, this is a card with fighters on there. Like this is like the old backyard brawl type of shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody gonna come with it. Everybody gonna have 3 rounds. Ain't nobody choking in Jersey and out. And these are all battle tested warriors on one card. I think it's an awesome card, awesome idea. And we about to go. You might get a few classics off this card for sure, man. So
That's
yeah,
a fact.
just stay tuned.
I'm definitely looking for that. How you feel, B-Dot, man? How you feel about the card overall?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be part of a card that's it's not about like the glamour and glitz. It's just about everybody on the card just want to get busy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's no extra to it. Everybody on the card works hard. Everybody on the card gives 110%, all the time. And obviously, my matchup, I'm particularly excited for. I think Jason is the best in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry. Hold on. Say that again, B-Dot. Danny, I think you got it like wind or something.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to hold on.
So what match you excited for, B-Dot?
No, I said I'm particularly excited about my matchup because I just think JC, one of the best dudes in the game. I faced Danny, who in my opinion is the best in the game, and then the other person I would say is just like right along with him in that same like title, I would say is JC. So I'm personally excited because I just think that he's great, and I think it's just gonna push me to be great.
That's a fact. Hey, yo, 540 Dre, man, come on, chime in here, man. How you feel about the Strike 2.5 card? First off, I want to go ahead and say, man, URL, they on that petty Roosevelt, that petty Ruxpin, that petty shit. You feel me? I see him, but
But yeah, Beasley was definitely sending shots, yo, and it's he definitely made a point, you know what I'm saying, and to have T Top as one of the headliners, against a new gunner at that. So this battle really gonna send a message here, I think. But altogether, yeah, the card is dope, man. It's going to quiet a lot of things about.
I'm gonna be honest.
It got the potential to be definitely,
A lot of these guys are real consistent, man. That's how I feel. Like DNA, Danny, Geechee, B-Dot, JC, you feel me? Like they'll glow. So all these guys, they don't really like, what you're gonna get from them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, this is definitely a grinder card right here. So it's definitely gonna be a lot of bars. It's gonna be a bunch of coin toss battles. It ain't no way you can really call them, yo. Level of competition is good on this card, yo. I don't see no 30s nowhere.
That's a fact. Hey, yo, man. But what we gonna do? Like I say, I think Danny had an issue. He'll probably mic back up here in just a second. But we gonna add a card to the top, and we gonna do some predictions on this joint, man. So let's see. So at the bottom we got Gluezy versus Ryder, man. B-Dot, start us off, man. How you feel about this battle? Who you think gonna take it?
Gluezy versus Ryder. I got Gluezy. Potentially all 3 rounds. I just think he's a better writer. I think Ryder is going to have to have a lot of performance to win a round, which he does have pretty good performance. But I would go Gluezy with the 3-0, not body 3-0, but just like a slight edge every round, just because I feel like he writes better.
Yeah, I go ahead, Dre.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to a whole other direction, man. I gotta go Ryder 2-1, especially what I just seen out the 2-on-2 with the Goonies versus Goonies, man. He's really stepped up his little aggression, his little animations when he gets rhyming. So I think I'm gonna go with Ryder.
Me personally, man, my thing is I gotta go from what I've seen from them most recently. You feel me? Gluezy and Ryder were on the same card. Gluezy battled Suge and Ryder battled Cortez. They were both kind of subpar, honestly.
Garbage battles.
Stop
playing.
I preferred Ryder though on there, so I kind of think I'm gonna give it to him off that. And even if you go back, like Glue battled Chess, and I feel like he beat Chess, but I mean, he wasn't that good there either. I mean, Gluizzi definitely got potential to win. You know what I mean? I prefer, and it's difficult because I prefer Gluizzi over Ryder as a battler. But I think I just got to give the edge to Ryder right now, man. Like and I definitely feel like this could go either way. There's gonna be a lot of punchlines, man. They both heavy punchers. You feel me? But I mean, we got to talk about this, man. So one of them are they is whoever loses not a Goonie, man? What's the deal? We got Goonie on Goonie crime here, fellas.
No, it's kind of like Writer's Block used to do. It ain't nothing. Just some get money, basically.
I mean, about to say, and I've always respected that, but I mean, I know a lot of people they were shocked.
I mean, the Goonies just did a 2-on-2 against each other. I mean, they do that.
Fact. But I mean, then again, Dre, you know, people view 2-on-2 battles as different from like 1-on-1 battles. You feel me? Some people try to say that it doesn't matter. I've never had that opinion, but yeah, I definitely got I got Ryder 2-1 right now, man. But I mean, it says a lot that Ryder versus Glue is the bottom of the card here. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of names on here. Like this is a dope ass card, man. But all right, so we're gonna go to the next one. Whenever Danny gets back, we'll see what he's got to say about it, man. All right, so Dre, I'm gonna let you. And Chef Trez versus Loso, man.
Coin toss, man. But the way it's looking and momentum, man, I think I want to see Loso more than I want to see Chef Trez. And that ain't really got nothing to do with the prediction. It's just who I want to see more at this point. And
Okay.
I think Loso really got a point to prove. And Chef Trez, man, we've seen him a lot, and he got to do something with his aggression, man. I know that's just him, but if you're gonna go against Loso, you know Loso gonna be he gonna project, he gonna be clear with it, he gonna be strong worded, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna look different when you're just talking smooth and he yelling at you. So I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go with Loso, man. 2-1.
All right. Well, I'm about to say, B-Dot, man, you battled Loso, man. How you feeling about this one?
Yeah, Loso's my boy, man. My real close personal friend too, by the way. We talk on the phone often. So I think that it's going to be a really tough battle based off of Chef Trez's rebuttal ability. Because the thing about rebuttals is like they work really well against people who have like certain brands. So being that Loso has a Christian brand, if he has any like Christian bars, or if he references God in any kind of way, that might allow Chef Trez to rebuttal it, and it'll be like a haymaker, you know, in the building. So it's a tough battle for Loso. Honestly, I think it's a lot tougher than people may think. But I still have him 2-1 because I just think he's a little too fluid and consistent for Chef Trez, just all the way through. Loso punches a lot, and he raps really well. He doesn't really like stumble or choke or have any slip ups. So I think he'll be like the cleaner battler. So I'll give it to Loso 2-1.
Yeah. Me personally, I feel like Trez, I've rocked with Trez for a long time, man. Even before he was on URL, I wish that people respect. I don't think people give him enough respect for what he does, man. Like they see that he lost to them to JC and to Nitty, and like these are like top guys. You know what I mean? Like it's not a bad thing to lose to these top guys. So I think they kind of sleep on him. That being said, I think I still got to give Loso the 2-1 edge here, man. It's another coin toss battle. It could go either way. But at the same time, like Loso, I think like Trez might have better bars, but I think Loso has better performance. You know what I mean? And Loso's coming off that powerful performance against Scotty, man. His URL debut. I mean, they both had very fire G's, quote unquote, for URL. You know what I mean? Both, but I got Loso 2-1, man. I think he definitely and he climbing these rankings, man. He's going towards that top tier spot, and I don't think there's a whole lot of people that could stop him. But,
Yeah.
all right, so let's see here, man. I guess I'm gonna start this one off, man. We got B Dot versus JC. JC 30, but no, I ain't gonna. But
And I
we got
wouldn't even be mad at that. I wouldn't even be mad at that, bro, because JC is incredible.
hey yo, man. Let me say this, man. JC versus DNA was the last. Well, JC versus Iron. That was a dope ass JC. JC versus DNA. That was a dope ass JC, man. But at the same time, B Dot versus Mike P and B Dot versus Swave. Those were close proximity battles, man, and he's performed, man. Right now, I'm gonna be honest. I got 2-1 because I feel like JC has shown recently against Iron that he can do the angle thing. You know what I mean? He was paying a little bit. People say that he was paying a little bit of homage to B Dot. You feel me? But in my opinion, I still think that B Dot is gonna angle far better than JC will. JC is definitely gonna have some dope ass lines, but I think, and it sounds kind of crazy, but I think B Dot just kind of raps better, Dre. I think he kind of like the way that he does it, it's more fluid. Like JC has that slow kind of preacher vibe, you know what I mean? And I don't fault him. Like he made a video explaining why he does it. I don't ever fault him for that. But I think that just like the way that B Dot raps is it's more aggressive, man. It's like it's just it's in your face. It doesn't give you the chance to react. And I think whenever like JC, it's been said that he does well against people with like quote unquote no name or whatever that like their name are lower than his. And I'm not sure he can pull that card at this point against B Dot, man. Dre, how do you feel about it?
JC don't do good against aggressive people. B Dot is a, of course he's a wordsmith. He knows what he does, but aggressive. It's gonna look bad. JC's stature loses the battle before he even starts rhyming most of the time. So I think I'm gonna have to go with B Dot 2-1. In a good fight. I think this is gonna, like I said, it's all these battles from here on up are coin toss battles. They can go any way. It just matters who comes better that night. But what history says is JC does not do good against aggressive people. So I gotta go with B Dot.
Hey yo, B Dot, man, tell us how you feeling about the battle, man. Tell us what we can expect here, man. Don't give away your game plan, but talk to us.
I'm not even going to tell you what you can expect from me, but I'm going to tell you what you can expect from JC. I think that if you follow my career and you see every time I face an opponent, you get like a new version of them. You get your usual, whoever they are, their usual brand of who they are, but they always add an extra layer of who they are to try to match my, intellectual shit or my like talk to them type of style. So I think that we saw a little glimpse of it against Iron Solomon, but I think it's going to be times 10 versus me. So I think that as brilliant as JC has been, I think we're going to see the best JC ever. We're going to see the best JC ever because not only is he going to have all them crazy abstract punchlines that he has, he's going to have a lot of substance as well. So that's what you're going to get from him. In terms of what you're going to get from me, man, I could just say, I'll just put it like this. My last two opponents, I didn't necessarily want to battle. This is the first guy that I'm battling this year that I actually want to battle. Actually, my last three opponents. So EK, Mike P, Swave Sever were three guys that I didn't necessarily want to battle. Like I wasn't like, oh, I got to battle them. JC's a guy I've always been like, I have to battle him one day. So if you look at my approach versus those three guys and how passionate I was and how hard I took it, then that should tell you a lot about, my energy and my passion and what level it's going to be on for this battle.
Yeah. I mean, do you feel like JC won his last battle versus Iron Solomon?
You know, it's tough, man. There's a bootleg version of it up on YouTube that I watched a couple times. My apologies, URL, but it is up there, so it is what it is. But yeah, I watched it a couple times, and I don't know, man. It's hard to say. I do edge JC 2-1. I do edge him 2-1. I think he just had a little bit more in the tank than Iron did. Iron did exceptional, like he always does, but JC, man, with them abstract punchlines, like the way he lands punches, it's really different. I wouldn't put JC in the category of like the straightforward punches like Danny, Av, B Magic, when he was still doing his thing, those type of guys. JC's a puncher, but they're more like abstract and they're more like nuanced, and he's sneaky with his punches. So I just think he's an incredible writer, man. And yeah, I think I got him in a 2-1 edge over Iron.
Okay. All right, man. So we gonna keep it right. I'm gonna let Dre start this one off, man, because I already know he got some shit to talk about this joint, man. Next up on the docket, we got K-Shine versus Virginia's own Avenue, man. How you feeling, Dre?
I know K-Shine been on a kill streak, man. So, damn it, like I say, man, all these are coin toss, man. Of course, I got the Virginia bias, but I think, man, it's gonna be a good battle. That's what I'm gonna say, man. It's gonna be a good battle, but of course, I'm gonna have to go with Av, man. Definitely gonna have to take Av's side on this one, 2-1, but definitely a good battle, though.
I don't know. Go ahead, B Dot, man. We got to come to me last. I don't know how I feel about this yet.
My fault. Who we talking about? Av and K-Shine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. That's a really, really good battle. If I'll say this, if Av doesn't match K-Shine's energy, then I got K-Shine 2-1. If Av matches K-Shine's energy, I think Av is the better writer. So I have Av 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's going to come down to performance and energy for me.
That's a fact. The only thing is, I think Av, like, against Math, Av kind of showed that he can perform a little bit more. You know what I mean? He definitely he 30'd Math. But Shine, he's been out here killing too, man. He just did Ines bad on the footage that just dropped, man. But I don't know. I want to say I got Shine 2-1. But I don't ever sleep on Av, man. He can definitely surprise if he's got a clip full of them heaters like he had for Nitty or Chess. It might not be as easy as Shine thinks it's gonna be, man. But all right. So next up we got Danny versus DNA, man. Danny just let me know he said he's not gonna be able to make it back on here. He said to tell B Dot to hold it down. But B Dot, man, go ahead and give us your as unbiased as you can be predictions of DNA versus Danny. You feel me?
I think they got similar approaches in terms of like rapid fire punches and high energy consistently throughout the whole rounds. But I just think that Danny's writing is better. Danny's writing is more layered, more complex. DNA can match him on the energy and the intensity, but I think that it's a huge gap in terms of just writing ability and just pure skill set in the punchline area and punchline category. So I got Danny with the 30, not a body bag 30, but I think he'll win every round.
That's kind of how I'm feeling. DNA. First off, I've always said that DNA and Danny are basically the same rapper, just on opposite coasts. You feel me? They go out and they battle anyone. They give it their 110%. Some of the culture kind of view them as corny for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Like they don't get the respect they deserve. But at the end of the day, they've done more for battle rap than most of these people out here. That being said, DNA, man, he doesn't handle punchers well, first off. Like, Magic whopped him. Nitty whopped him. YK did him filthy. That being said, man, Here's how I've noticed DNA. If he battles anyone with like a pin game, whether it be punching, overall pin, whatever, like he did it versus Chilla, JC, Ored. He's got to try to outperform you. You know what I mean? Because he's not gonna match that level of writing. He's gonna have like rapid punches, but he's got to turn it like he's got to overpower you with the energy and whatnot. You know what I mean? And in some cases, to some people, it worked. You know what I mean? Against Chilla, against Ored. But I mean, against like people like Nitty or like Danny, like those types of guys that have the energy that can kind of overpower that, I don't see him winning personally. Like I said, I do agree. I kind of got Danny with the 30. Not a body, but I think Danny's just gonna like, especially since Danny's already feeling a way that he didn't get to battle Twerk, man. This is his first URL battle this year, man. It could get dark, man. Dre, how do you feel about it? Yo, we good? I was about to say, am I the only one that can't hear Dre right now?
I'm here. I can hear you. I can't hear him though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's
You hear me?
There you go. Yeah, there you are. All right, keep going, Dre.
All right. Yeah, I think it matters which DNA show up. You know, I'm clearly have Danny for the win, but I don't think it's gonna be a 30, man. I think DNA he always finds a way to get one round. You know, like you said, they're both they do the same thing basically, constant grind, heavy on the punches, rapid fire flow. So I think I'm gonna go with Danny, but I still think that DNA is gonna get one round, man. He's always good for one good round.
All right, man. And then we get to the main event, man, or at least the top of the card. I don't know if they've officially dubbed it the main event, but Geechee Gotti versus T-Top, man. This one, let me put my own personal opinion first. I feel like Geechee is gonna. I feel like Geechee's gonna drop 30 on T-Top. I don't think T-Top is bad, but T-Top hasn't been as good lately as we have seen him in the past. Like him versus Ill Will, him versus Big K. That those are both subpar performances. You know what I mean? Whether you feel like he won or lost those battles, he just hasn't been the same. Now, that being said, Geechee did Suge pretty badly. You know what I mean? But the footage just came out, man, of him and A Ward. And I mean, I know that's your brother and whatnot, but A Ward was kind of talking to him like, wait, you know what I mean?
You know what? He was, bro, and I fuck with Ward. Don't get me wrong, I really like Ward. He's one of my favorite out of the four horsemen, the Christian bunch. But nah, man, Geechee got to know, you know, so all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause the thing about Geechee is his brand and his performance is suitable only for a certain type of arena. You know, Geechee's not a small room, just like bar for bar lyrical rapper. That's not what he is. Like he appeals to the real street aspect of what we do. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he shouldn't have took the battle in that arena. I still think he did well, but I think obviously if you compare the material versus Ward and then versus Suge, it's just like miles apart. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think that battle is an indication of where Geechee is, you know, just skill wise. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Ward though. I don't want to discredit his you know his performance, but yeah, man, that battle is just is what it is.
I just think that might affect the fan perception of Geechee at the moment. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely done what he's supposed to do. He's got 3 champion of the year or of the night so far this year. But I just kind of think that like people were like, oh damn, like maybe Geechee isn't bulletproof. You feel me? So I mean, I still got Geechee winning, but I just like I think he's gonna kind of have to like reprove to the fans, hey yo, y'all forgot, You know what I mean?
Right,
Go,
right.
but go ahead, B Dot, man. Tell us how you feel about the battle overall, man.
Yeah, I think that Geechee. I think that when you put Geechee against another street dude, it's the other street dude's job to like out street him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is like it's impossible. So when you put Geechee versus Suge or Geechee versus Top, it's like them dudes is not finna like out talk him or out. They're not about to make him look like he's not really from the cloth that he say he's from. They're not gonna be able to do that. So only time Geechee would lose is if he's in front of like a lyrical dude that's gonna try to like angle him or some shit. But in front of like a T Top, like this, T Top is just straightforward with the street shit. Um, I just don't see it, bro. I think that he's very well rounded though, so I'll give him a round because he's very versatile. He could do a lot of different shit. So I'll give Top a round, but other than that, man, I got Geechee 2-1.
Hey, yo, Dre, go ahead, man. How do you feel about this?
Man, Geechee ain't never seen nobody like Top, and the way that he does is the angles, yo. I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be Geechee's toughest test right here. Yeah, Suge, yeah, Suge ain't all that lyrical, man. It ain't that hard, It's like I always say, Suge be like a 21-year-old in high school and shit. You know what I mean? He big, but he old. He punching on the younger people. That's it. You know what I mean? T Top is gonna come with a craft, yo. He's gonna actually. Me personally, I got T Top 2-1, and I'm not gonna explain why. Because Geechee hasn't seen nobody that can angle like this. T Top's gonna find an angle, and he's gonna exploit some angle. That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? He's likable too, but in the midst of this little mini strike, playlist strike, what I call it. You play a playlist and it's over with. You know what I mean? But Top is the bad guy, so it might give him a little better eye though, a better look. You know what I'm saying? Because he is the bad guy now. So I think I'm gonna go with T Top 2-1, and he know his back against the wall. Main event against the new Gunner. Mr. What's going on right now, and all the bullshit, the subliminal shots that the Beasley was giving. I think T Top is gonna come out with this from 2-1, man. He's back against the wall.
I mean, that's definitely interesting. I'm not sure you're gonna hear a lot of those, but I mean, Dre makes some good points, man. Um, but yeah, I mean, overall, I think, hey, yo, B, to be in New York or what?
Yeah, this is in New York. Yep.
Okay, so I mean, about to say, like I said, Uncle Smack was finna bring back something for the for New York and whatnot, man. Like he ain't forgot about y'all. You know what I mean? Like I think it's a dope ass card overall, man. I'm definitely hoping to see some classics and whatnot. I'm about to say I tweeted about it earlier. I'm predicting that B. Geechee and Danny bring home 3 for the West. You feel me?
That's a
But
fact, bro.
I'm about to say, but I mean the whole I'm just gonna go ahead and say it again, man. Yeah, B dot and Danny, these are two of the realest dudes, man. You feel me? Anytime I hit Danny up, talking about, hey, bro, like you trying to come chat about this? Yeah, he right there. You feel me? Anytime I hit B dot up, hey, bro, like what's up? Like what you busy night? You feel me? He's always cool with it. You feel me? So shouts to them dudes, man. A lot of these people like get these perceptions of the battlers that they're larger than life, but at the end of the day, some of these dudes like they still accept that, you know what, they're just people like the rest of us. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. I'm always here, man. If I got time, you already know I'm always here, bro. And I would definitely chop it up more if I could. I just got to get to these kids, man.
Oh, I understand, man. About to say that's just real life shit. But yeah, I mean, I guess we good right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign us out, man. 540 Dre, KTL, and B Dot, man, signing out. Salute to everybody for listening. All right.
All right, bet that, bro.